Okay, Jude, can you turn on the lights? Okay. Alrighty. So guys, to get the wiggles out, we're gonna stand up. In a minute, 1 second, we're gonna act like our favorite animals, so we can pretend to be an elephant, and we can pretend to wiggle our elephant trunks, or we can pretend to be a frog, and we can jump up and down. Or a bunny, or a little fishy, or a flamingo, or a kitty cat. Okay, we're gonna have a 45-second timer put on, and then we're gonna sit down and be quiet, okay? All right, on your marks, get set, go. What are you gonna be, Kayla? Be a little frog? Jump up. Oh, I see frogs. Jessa, what are you? A horse. Gabby's an elephant. I see a flamingo. I see a kitty cat. Devin, pick something. I see more kitty cats. Ronan, what are you? A gorilla. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, stop. We're going to sit down now. You were a bunny? You were a frog? I love frogs. A shark. That's a good one. I love it. Okay, check 1. Check 2. Check 3. So, we are going to start our lesson now. So Curious George is what? Who remembers what he is? Nope. We're going to be raising our hands. I don't want it to be shouted out. Curious George is a monkey. And he's got a long tail, right? He does. His tail's a little bit bigger than that. So I brought my friend. This is a frog. And we're going to vote on a name for him, okay? We're going to choose between 2 names. I'm going to put them on the board. We're going to choose between, and I chose green because he's a frog. We're going to choose between Kermit the Frog, or Mr. Toad. Okay? And we're going to vote on his name, and we're going to close our eyes, and we're going to raise our hand. And I'm going to take tally marks on the names, okay? So I want everyone heads down, and whenever I say the name, I want you to raise your hand for what you want. Okay, if you want Kermit, raise your hand. Okay, you guys can open your eyes real quick. Okay. I didn't skip anyone. I counted everyone's name, everyone's hand. Now heads down, and raise your hand if you want Mr. Toad. Can't, Scarlett, head down. Mr. Toad, okay. Head down. Mr. Toad, okay. All right, heads up. So Kermit won. Yay! So, let's count though. Let's count real quick. Who remembers what groups are these? These are groups of what number? Raise your hand. Hold on. I'm going to wait until everyone's quiet and not shouting out. These are a group of what, Wyatt? 5. So we have 5, 10, 15, and then this isn't a full 5, so this is 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So he had 19 votes. And Mr. Toad, did he even get a group of 5? No, that's okay though. He only had 4 votes. So Kermit is the winner. Yay for Kermit. All right. Okay, so Mr. Kermit is going to be hanging out with us this week. Roland, fix your body. He's going to be hanging out with us this week. And every day that I do a lesson, the table that is listening the best, calm body please. The table that is listening the best can have him sit at their table with them.
So we'll need to do table points and just put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes.
And then we'll just get points.
Okay. So if you're from your table and I see that you guys are doing well, I'm going to give your table a point, okay?
Right, and it might change like after recess.
Yep.
Lunch, we'll see.
6. All right. So right now, Mikey is from table 2. I'm going to give him a tally mark because he's sitting so quietly and nicely. Ronan is from table 4. I'm going to give them a check mark. So that is how Kermit is going to be passed around this week, okay? And he's just going to hang out and watch us. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to read a story. Or should I read the story or should I wait for the apex?
Which story?
The
amazing animals?
Yeah.
Yeah, Apex is going to be coming in a minute. So, actually, just go ahead and start it.
Start it? Okay.
And then if we have to go back over it.
Okay.
Why don't you tell them about the story first?
Okay. So this story, you can go to the bathroom, Devin. This story is about animals and the different traits that some of these animals have. And some of these traits help these animals survive. Remember?
Kind of like our legs are a body part that help us walk. Our eyes are a body part that help us see.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Hunter B. Troy, I need you to have a quiet voice and keep your mask on. Okay. Yes, these animals and their traits help them survive, like the coyote and the 2 different kinds of fur from last week. Who remembers what the kinds of fur from last week? Layla.
The inside fur was to keep their body temperature.
And what was their outside fur for? Do you remember? The inside fur is to keep them warm, and Wyatt, what's the outside fur for?
So they don't get wet.
So they don't get wet. The water is able to fall off of them. Okay, Layla, you are at table 1, and Wyatt, you are at table 5. Okay, look at that. So these animals have different traits. We have camels, we have giraffes, we have polar bears. So we're going to read this book, Dolphins. We're going to read this book and the different traits that they have that help them survive in the wild, okay? No. Yes, you can. It's not touch. No whistling.
Apex is coming.
Are they coming? Okay.
Yeah, I saw them coming.
Okay, we are going to put a pause on the story, but we are going to hang out with our Apex friends, and then we're going to get back into the story. Okay? Righty.
Hi. Okay, so stand up. We're going to take, actually perfect for us to get up a little bit and go out. All right, table 1, line up at the door. Go ahead, take them out.
Table. Walking feet, Cash and Jude.
No. I said line up at your regular spot.
Table 2, you may go and line up.
I'll
Walking
dismiss
feet.
them if you want to handle them.
Sure.
Table 3.